Hi, everyone, and welcome to the Wicked Bee of the West YouTube channel. My name is Dr. Stephanie Diana Eubank. I am a DBA, a Doctor of Business Administration. I teach over at Stan State in Business Administration. I am also the sole proprietor of Wicked Bee of the West Business Consulting. So, I want to talk about evolving concepts of professionalism. And this is something that I'm seeing both in the workplace and in advising and working with major corporations towards helping my students get both mentorship and internships. And one thing that keeps coming up as a phrase that I'm hearing a lot is that new graduate students who are either graduating with their master's or their bachelor's are not as polished uh, in both demeanor and presentation. And hiring managers often flag these issues as inattentiveness to professional norms and a lack of constructive initiative. And honestly, what it really is a business cultural clash between the changing generations and the overall changing of the guard. And this creates a professionalism gap. Specifically, we're seeing cultural norms within the business world, especially this can be most seen in technology, where dress codes are different. There's more relaxed design as far as, especially in technology, as far as what is considered business professional, such as nice jeans, a nice hoodie, um, and again, comfort, because your work has to outshine anything that they're seeing in person. And especially because with remote work and what we're seeing as the generational divide between boomers and Gen Xers, millennials and Gen Zers is the attitude of the blazer and dress clothing is just not the same. We're now seeing a shift where attire and image are generationally changing. No more suits and blazers and ties, which are more formal. We're now seeing a broader use of uh, stylized t-shirts or graphic tees and blazers. We're seeing more callbacks to vintage clothing and having more individuality in the workplace, even different colors of hair or hairstyles, things that would traditionally not be considered professional. But what it really is this changing of the guard as we're seeing Gen Zs and millennials taking on those higher leadership roles as they've worked within their careers, and they're just changing the narrative. And it isn't actually that students are coming into the workforce less polished. It's just they're there to shake things up. And we're seeing that cultural class of business with the old and new guard changing the schedules. So again, a great way that businesses can help adapt to this transition is again framing professionalism broadly. Discuss professional presence as behavior and adaptability, communication and respect, not just your appearance. Introducing contextual dress. Help students tailor their attire and setting of audience, such as, again, like I've discussed with regards to the use of cameras in remote and hybrid settings for businesses, utilizing the understanding of knowing your audience, because again, dressing up in a full suit, even in a finance meeting, could really turn off your clients if they themselves have an organizational culture that is more relaxed about dress and again more about performance. So again, knowing your audience is no longer just knowing the dress code, it's about knowing what you're talking about and being able to convey that in a concise way that really helps strike the pose in a different way than with just what you're wearing. That's all I got for you today. Remember, if you like this content, please click that like and subscribe button. And as always, remember, remote work is here to stay.